in that apartment. We want to put some squash in there, so let's get a lesson from Mairlyn Smith. She's going to teach us all about it. You know, trying to tie it all together. Squash is a big one this time of year, but really it could be big in the summer, it could be big in the winter, so we need to figure out what all these squashes mean and then how to cut these suckers, because they're a little intimidating.
They are. They pass as dumbbells as well, so you know, in a pinch. In a pinch, right. Okay, so there's the world of squash, there's summer squash and there's winter squash.
Right.
Even though it's September, don't be scared, it's not winter yet. But the big difference is this is a zucchini on steroids. Anyway,
I know, right?
Basically, summer squashes you can eat the peel. And that's basically the big thing. And then they're white on the inside, and anything that's white on the inside can help lower your blood pressure. So they have redeeming qualities. So when you grow them and they, you know, take over your garden, it's okay.
I'm going to do that before I help my son with his homework. Cut me up some zucchini. I got to lower my blood pressure. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Okay, so now the winter squash, you can't eat the...
Well, some people do, but I think they're nuts. Anyway, so yeah, I saw a tweet the other day. It's like, yeah, I eat the peel. It's like, what? Oh, no. Anyway, yeah, it is. It is, and the reason is because they're storable. In the old days, they had root cellars, and these would go in the root cellar for 2-3 months, and they wouldn't rot. So that's your tip when you get them home. Put them in a cool, dark place, you know, in a cupboard or something. If you have a basement and it's cold, go for that. And if you have a root cellar, God bless you.
Oh, that's such a good thing.
Hey, you know when I was in Newfoundland? Oh, here I go again. In Elliston, they have it's the root cellar capital of Canada.
Really?
I know.
They're big on the root cellars.
Well, it's because they didn't have a lot of land, and so they would build a cellar right where the land was good enough to actually make root vegetables.
Very smart.
Very interesting.
It's a practical thing.
It is a practical thing. So right now in season we have the butternut squash.
Yeah.
And then there's the buttercup squash.
Okay.
And then there's the acorn squash. And this is called a sweet potato squash or a delicata.
Okay.
Okay. And so when I was in the grocery store buying this, this lady went, "What do you do with those? You know, like, what are you, insane?" It's like, "I'll show you." I said, "Watch City Line and I'll tell you how to do it." And just as a sidebar, these are gourds. Don't be eating these. Those are decorative, right? Those are a sign that it's an ornament, okay? Right. Yeah, it's like, gee, I cooked up that gourd, it was crap. Anyway, so.
Didn't work out.
It was horrible. Anyway, so, but originally, they grew them really big, and they were vessels. They actually cooked out, like they used them to store food and stuff. So that's cool. Okay,
I see.
So now you've got the squash home. Make sure that it's product of Canada. Please support your local farmer.
Yeah,
and you get this baby home, wash it, and then use a really good honking knife.
Yeah.
And in recipes, butternut squash is the most popular, so this is the one you're going to be able to find all over the place. They have 2 different functions. I take this bottom off, and then I stuff it and I bake it in the oven. So like that, because I think if you try to cut that up, it's just ridiculous. So save that for something specific. And then for other recipes, you're going to use the top part. So you're going to cut off this part too. Now the question is, how the heck do you get the peel off?
Right.
So if you use a knife like this, you're going to wreck this bottom part. So you need a paring knife.
Oh, really?
That's what they're for. So a paring knife is the one that's more malleable. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how you would do that. Or you want to use a big potato peeler.
That's even better.
That's even better.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's easier.
Okay, so you just do all that, okay?
Yeah.
And this is really good to get your kids to do. Look at the
That's what I get my kids to do. They can use the peeler.
Use the peeler.
That's why I want to go with that one.
Okay, so
they can do it.
They could. That's excellent idea.
Right?
Child in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Excellent. So then always cut on a flat surface, and then I'm going to cube it for this particular recipe. I would do the whole thing, but I'm kind of rushing. I shouldn't.
No, I get it.
You know. Anyway, so then we would cut it into cubes for this particular salad.
Right.
And then just cube it up. And I'm going to just, for this recipe that I'm going to do the squash and kale salad, you pour this into the bowl, pretend that's 4 cups. Everybody put their imagination cap on. And we're going to add some cold pressed canola oil because I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah.
And toss that up. Remember, this is 4 cups, so da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yep.
Cinnamon.
Ooh, nice. That's a good combo always.
Cracked pepper. So we've got sweet and savory. Pour it onto tip it into a pan.
Yeah.
Flatten it all out and roast it up till it looks like this.
Oh, I'm smelling the cinnamon.
Okay,
that looks good.
Great? I know.
You're roasting that for what? How long?
Until it's tender, about 30 minutes. Depends on how big the chunks were. So that's little tiny ones. Okay. So then then we're going to talk a little bit about kale for a second. So kale, purple kale is right now in season. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, it is.
Or you
So
can
good
get
for
it in
you.
a little container, or you can get it in a bag. But read the label, because some of them say pre-wash, some of them say wash after.
You're going to tell me to wash it again anyways,
yes,
aren't you?
You know,
Great.
it's your call, but you know, whatever.
Everyone says that, though. You still got to wash them, even if it says it's washed.
I think you should.
Yeah.
And then how do you get the kale off the stalk? Is you get I shave it. So you get your knife and you just pull it off like that.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah, well, that's what I do. Everybody's got their own thing.
Because the stalk is way too bitter?
I think it's too tough.
It's too tough.
Too tough. Then you roll it up, and then you're going to do a little kind of a chiffonade there. A chiffonade. That's my little chefy thing. And I know if the chefs were watching, they go, she's going to cut her hand off. And here, you're going to thank me. You just dump it in the dirty bowl.
Yeah, because you want this good stuff on it.
Yeah, like why wash two dishes?
Absolutely.
Anyway, so there you go. And then to that, we're going to add red onion.
Oh, I love these.
Dried cranberries. Pumpkin seeds.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you all have
It's a health bonanza, and it tastes
then
good.
The squash.
Yeah. That is a good salad, Mairlyn.
I know. And then the salad dressing.
What are you using?
Salad dressing.
Yeah, just throw it
Go
in.
to your website. It's canola oil, a cold pressed apple cider vinegar, Dijon, and a bit of maple syrup, and toss it up. And you know what? That salad lasts in the refrigerator for a couple of days. So.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't it great?
Everything lasts in my refrigerator for a couple of days. Is that wrong?
As long as it's supposed to.
Yeah, cityline.ca for those recipes. Since we're in the kitchen, are you looking for new appliances? Sears has the full collection of Frigidaire professional appliances, and everyone in today's audience will receive a $50 Sears gift card. We're also going to draw for a $250 Sears gift card if you're at home. Website, cityline.ca for your chance to win a $1,000 Sears gift card and a 4-appliance Frigidaire professional prize pack. That's worth over $8,500. So go online and go often. Let's go to break. More coming up.